going on, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another Mythical Monday video. Now, I've got a good one for you guys this week. KELL, BROOK and THURMAN. Who wins this fight and why? Now, I'm not talking about right now because technically both of these guys could still fight. So would you really call it a fantasy matchup? But I will call it a fantasy matchup because these two are not likely going to fight. And they really should have fought back in 2016, around that time, when this fight was, you know, it was a big fight. It was a unification fight as well. Both of them held portions of the welterweight title. KELL Brook had the IBF. THURMAN, I believe, had the WBA. And it would have been a great fight, man. KELL Brook was coming off the Sean Porter victory in 2014. He since then was looking for a big fight. He was, you know, fighting the likes of Kevin Bizier, Frankie Gavin, no disrespect to those guys, but there was a lot more to be desired from KELL Brook. He was in need of a big fight, and then eventually he would go on to fight Gennady Golovkin, which didn't turn out well for him. Golovkin was obviously a middleweight at the time, KELL Brook a welterweight. Moving up 2 weight divisions is obviously going to be very taxing on the body, as we've seen in KELL Brook's case. But if he was to stay at welterweight and would have fought a THURMAN, who was on the rise himself, do you know what I mean? He had great wins over Leonard Bundu. He's also defeated Sean Porter. He was recognised as the #1 welterweight at the time, and KELL Brook was probably #2. I think that you could make an argument for either of them being the #1 guy. After Floyd Mayweather retired, it was really probably one of them two. So yeah, it was a good fight at the time. Again, it's just unfortunate that it didn't get made, but it would have been a great clash of styles, these two, man. I thought it would have been very exciting. KELL Brook is the more fundamentally sound fighter. He's more technical. THURMAN is a lot quicker. He's probably more quicker. Yeah, he's definitely more quicker, should I say. And he's more explosive as well. Both of these guys carry knockout power. They've both delivered knockouts before. Chin-wise, maybe difficult to split them. One of THURMAN's biggest weaknesses, though, was how vulnerable he was to the body. So this would have been a cracking matchup, man. And I've put it on my Instagram, I've put it on my Twitter, and there's been like swayed opinions as to how this one would go. So I'm bringing it to YouTube as I do as well. And I want to know what you guys think, man. This fight, like I said, the prime time for this fight would have been around 2016, when both of them were really at the top of their game. As of right now, 2021, KELL Brook's coming off a damaging defeat to Terence Crawford, looking like it could be at the end of his career. THURMAN has been inactive. His last fight was against Manny Pacquiao. That was in 2019, I believe. So yeah, these two guys, as of right now in the welterweight division, I guess their standing is falling a bit. But back in the day, man, a few years ago, well, looking at, well, 5 years ago now, they were both at the top of the tree. And it's unfortunate that we didn't get to see this fight, but I thought it would have been a very exciting fight, and it would have been a good crash, man. So let me know what you guys think, how it would have gone. Who would you have picked to win this one? KELL Brook and THURMAN is this week's Mythical Monday video. How does it go? Let me know who wins and why, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.